Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. Yes, we are here in Rivia with our our swimming bots doing. What are they doing? Back? No, they're doing front stroke. He is, I think, peeing in the pool. Okay, no, it's a bot. They don't pee, right? It's all good. So, what are we up to today? Well, we're gonna do something special over here. We're also going to do a little work up here in the reservoir, but that's not the main claim for fame today. And speaking of, well, claim? Fame? No, flame. So, no, that didn't work out. But look at those flames. Love it. Well, what else? I think we're going to do a little bit of work here. They're filling this in, but I think I want to change this up just a bit to make it look just a tad better. And we're going to do a little fun work over here. I've got some meticulous metalist idea. So we're going to do some stuff with the metal over here. So yes. I think we're going to have a little fun. So, oh, fun. Well, I guess nighttime is coming. Well, I guess we need to just wait for the beavers to go to nap. Oh, go to nap. Go to bed, wake up, and then we get start with all this work we've got to get done. I think we're going to start over here. I think it's going to be the best thing. And we're going to play with it a little bit. But what I want to do is, this feels a little too janky for me. Now, we're not just going to do a nice little straight shot down here, although we could. But we're not going to. I think we'll still have it do a little bit of a zig and a zag. But it's a tad janky. So, keep this at 1 time speed. So what I think we're going to have to do to start is, well, find our landscaping tools and our dynamite. I think what we do want to do is come maybe over to here. This would come down, I think, to here. We'll see whether this needs to get detonated, but I think that's the starting point. So, but didn't you just narrow this, Sargon? Yes, I did. And it's going to stay narrow at, what do we do, 3? We're going to keep it narrow at 3. But we are going to change the shape of it. So let's also make sure we prioritize removal of that. And we now need to come along here and do this. Well, I think what we can do is start just moving this over at 3. Is that enough of a move? Or, oh no, I'm bringing this all the way over here, right? Right? So, all of this needs to go from this side over. Oh, we're gonna have some fun explosives. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Although, I still feel something. There's something that's off. That's gonna go off as well. I have a feeling I'm missing something, but we'll see when we get all this built up. I do know this area here, that's got to get blown up. But 100% right, those yelling at the screen. These, we don't want to blow up. So, because this is this channel here. That's going to come here. I think that's what we're looking for. Probably going to fill this in a little bit more. But that comes in. 3. It does a little jaunt, which means I don't need the full jaunt. So maybe here. And then it comes over. Once again, I don't need the full jaunt. Because it's got 2... I think 2 tiles should be enough for that little jaunt. Okay, it's coming along. Kind of like, is this actually, hang on, speaking of coming along, is this even coming along? Not really. So why don't we prioritize this back row so we can start getting some of that work done? Well, it is coming along just very slowly. So, okay, so let's get this done. Let's get all this explosions and, you know, explosives laid and set off, and then when we can get our Lidos put back in. Well, we have everything in here, so why don't we risk this and set this off before everybody wakes up. Boom, 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 boom. Go, go, go. Looking good. getting water flowing back up the stream. I think we can speed things up. There we go. Oh, well, that was... Okay, that didn't finish how I expected. But boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Nice. Coming along. Now, you might notice 2 stranded beavers. They're here. They got themselves in some deep trouble. Sorry, pardon for the pun. So we have that flowing here. Now, we're not quite done. What we're going to do is we're going to come in here. And we are going to come in and let's do this. You know what? That might... Ooh. Hang on. Okay, we're doing this. But I think we're going to do a small change. I just had a bit of an idea. Yes. I think this will work. Okay, what's not going to work is the fact that they have no way up and down. So let's come here for now. We'll put this staircase, put this as high priority. There we go, with a little path. So they can get to here. They're going to have to wait a little bit before they can actually put that in place. But so we're going to come up here. Still stranded beavers. That comes up. Not a fan of this. So why don't we do something about that? One, let's get rid of this block. I think helps. So that comes 3. I think I want... So maybe we're 3 wide. So maybe with each change we have 3. Room for 3. Ooh, this is... Oh my god. This is way off. Something happened here and it likely is completely my fault. So, I think we're going to have to do another small change. So, which is... We're going to fill this back in. That's got to be filled in. We're going to take this. There we go. So that is our 3. Yeah, see, this is the zig and the zag I was really trying to avoid. And I'm not liking it. I'm not liking this at all. So I think what we're going to do... Maybe if we back that up. And then we come in here with some blocks. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's on this side, or maybe we cheat a little. Make that a little wider here. I think we'll see how that works. Ooh, those are pretty. Wow. Okay. So those are getting laid. That will get done as soon as we can get ourselves up there. We'll put some platforms. That is currently our only... Actually, it's not even our only connection across. They're not connected. Get it done. Okay, so what do we do with all this extra space? Well, for one, we need to come in and we got to put some Lidos in. So what I think we're going to do, get ourselves a clean slate. We're going to come in and let's just remove all of this. Thank you. That as well. Oop, I said all of this. I meant all of this too. There we go. I don't think we currently need this cheeky little path. Let's get rid of that. Oh, no, not yet. Get rid of this. So they can get around here, but we just will need to provide pathing to what we're going to do here. So some of the things we are going to... Oh, not a temple. We want our Lido. Where's our Lido? There we go. So let's figure this out. I think we want a Lido. I think we also want a campfire. So I think if we have these two things, if we put the campfire here, and we might, and actually I'm going to pause these, because once this is filled in, no, actually it's fine. This is the pathing. We're going to have that there. That's going to come all the way across. We might put some stuff here, but no, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. So what we want to do is, this is where the path is going to go. It will connect here. And I think what we'll do is the entrance to this area will be here. I think that works. And then I think all we really want to do is replicate it. So we're going to have 2 Lidos. Yeah, 2 Lidos, that's what to say, a fireplace. A campfire right here. And then I think we can do some fencing and some decorating around here, such as if we come in, if we put in the metal fencing such as this, and before we completely forget, we do need to put this in here. This is where the path is going to connect at this level. And we'll fix this with the platforms, little bits of water. We don't need there anymore. Come back to our decorations. We can put our fencing here. Put a fencing there. I think that works. And then what we'll do is we'll put our wonderful little kind of like almost privacy hedges, you could say. It's not perfect, but it's close. We can put our statue. I think we'll put statue. There we go. And I don't think there's anything else we really need to put in here for these guys. So, except maybe some benches for them to chill at. Put a bench and put a bench. And then I think we'll just do this. I think that will work out quite well. Not connected. Oh, we'll connect you to district, and we'll also, one of these days, save these poor buggers of bots who are stranded, who've gotten themselves down there and not back out. So, anyways, you can see the plan here. We're going to replicate that, and we will get the rest of this all nice and cleaned up. Well, here's the little Lido area done with our campfire. Glad we stopped by here at night. Now, hopefully we can see some beavers stop. They all seem to be enjoying a swim. Nobody wants to hang out at the campfire. I guess they like the upper ones a little better. Anyone? 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 But as you can see, I love the design. We've got the nice metal fencing going around it. We've got the bushes. We've got the firewood here. And, of course, the Lidos, nice statue. So... and we do have a path coming over to the other side. So there we go. Coming along nicely. We're going to have bits of fun. Now, some of it's honestly not going to be that fun. It's not going to be that exciting. But some of it should be. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Now, but part of that is we are going to come along here. And we are actually going to, at least on this side, we're going to make this even. We need to get rid of the staircase, and that is because we are going to come all the way up there. And now, I think I do need to put a staircase in. We should be fine. Actually, that's a lie. We need to come here. Need to put a staircase right there. Ooh, actually, that's a complete lie. Maybe I did need another cup of coffee. But this is 3 high. So that needs to come up to this level. There we go. Now, the other quick thing I will just do off screen, I'm going to go around and I'm going to remove all of this extra debris that we don't need. But for now, let's have a little fun. We'll just go. Boom. There we go. Okay, so let me get rid of all this. So besides this, which we'll remove later, but we need that for access for the bots to get to this upper level. Ooh, oh, well, a bit of a lie here. We do need to get rid of this fellow. Ooh, not just the path, but that as well. There we go. So we're gonna have a little fun. Let's come in here. We're gonna unlock. Well, we might as well unlock both the small metal platform and the large metal platform. We have 121,000 science. Now, the reason why I went with the large, I wanted the large, is this one. Well, it's small. Doesn't fill the gap. This one does. Actually, I'm gonna pause. 'Cause I actually don't want them to build this, but that covers the gap. Now it is 2 units high. So if we put a double platform, you can see that there. So we have a few options to do what we want to do. Now, part of that though is we actually don't want that one right there, but we can build up too high. So not just here, we can come up another level. So this is even. I could leave it at too high, or I could somewhat split the difference. So to see that, we need to figure out exactly where this is going to go. What I want to do, and I did do a little test run of this, but I can't remember which side I put things, but I think this is where we're going to... Oh no, that's a lie. That is a lie. I want it so... Now I remember. I swear I've got a good memory. Who are we? What's going on here? I think it's going to be here. Nope. It is not here, but it tells me exactly where this is, what I need. So splitting the difference, we're going to come in here. We're going to detonate down in this one square. So let's get the... Come on, guys. You got plenty of dynamite. Somebody, run up. Who's the chosen one? Who's going to set it off? Anyone? Come on, anyone? Like, explosives are right here. I don't even need to prioritize. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's detonate that. And now we can come in and get the first one started. Yes, the first one. Now, I should point out, we can't go any lower. This is the bottom of the map. So, what we're going to do is come in here, and we are going to put a large metal platform. Now, what are we doing here? Well, for one thing, we should probably remove this path. We don't need it, but we do need a staircase. Let's put a staircase there, and we will come around and we'll put a staircase here. Great job, and we're not done. So I think to help this get finished much faster, like we need 500 metal blocks. We have none around here, so why don't we come in and we'll do a large industrial pile for now. Let's come in, metal blocks. So it's only holds 180, but it'll definitely help. And as soon as we can, we'll prioritize that by haulers. And what else are we up to here? We're just putting that for fun? No, there's a reason. I like to say there's always a reason, but no, there's a reason. So first thing is, let's come in and put some storage in. Next thing is, we are going to come in and put a forester. And then we're going to come in and run a little path. Put a path. Now, for those that have seen the Experimental Branch Update 5, they're in the Experimental Branch still. But they have now added a function to flip the entrance. I'm not sure on all of the buildings, but it would be nice, and I'm very happy they added that, where, oops, you can come in, and you can then just flip which side that's on. Okay. Now, that in itself is not fun and exciting. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a nice little statue. Next thing is, we're going to go do-do. That's pretty good. Not bad. No, we're not done yet. Because this, it's hard to tell. Well, actually, it's pretty easy to tell. It doesn't go everywhere. We need to get this all built up. But what I also want to do is come down here. And I think what we're going to do a 6 long suspension. Oh my goodness, suspension bridge. Now I need to figure out exactly where that is to go. Can I guesstimate where? Here? I couldn't map it out completely. Okay, actually that's not bad in the sense of I'm off by one because I do now need to lay the dynamite. So that is, yeah, that is one off. Perfect. Made a slightly well, it's not a mistake, but we're off by one, but it's exactly where we need to be off. So we can mark it. So this, that is prioritized. Now, same thing. We're going to come over here. We're going to put in a temporary storage. There we go. And we can prioritize the metal. Let's get it built. Oh, this is built. We can prioritize the haulers so they can do their thing. Now, one of the things I want to do, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to think I'm going to get rid of you and you and you. Let's do that. Maybe not you, but we'll get rid of you. And then we'll come in and, oops. I think what we can do, put in some more little bits and bobs here. I think that is good. And the reason why for that is I really want to come along here at least and put a path running along the back straight through. And this guy's just kind of in the way. So it is what it is. Ooh. That can get set off. And now we can get that in. And now you kind of saw what I was laying down. Perfect. Having that metal on metal bridge, it's going to look nice. Now, the next thing, what are we doing here? Well, come along. We can do some favorite shrubs of mine. We could come along and let's say put a forester and let's say a storage. Okay, yeah, we're just exactly replicating this just on the other side. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, you caught me. Now, same thing. We need a staircase. We need a staircase. We need to run our pathing through. And a nice little, come in here, nice little statue. Perfect. Now, do these things really need to be connected? No, but it's going to look nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what I think we need to do? Hang on, where is that actually? I think we're going to do something. I hadn't planned on it, but I do like having this little channel here, little separation. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to actually demolish this down so that, because you truly don't have a center. So yeah, well, let me show you what we're going to lay down here. And it's dynamite. We got plenty. So wasn't part of the plan, but but I think I'm going to like it. So we're just going to come along here. We're just going to slowly detonate that down thanks to all these explosives. It's going to take a bit of time. So this is going to take some time to build. So I think we can let these builders do their thing. Just prioritize that by haulers. We're good. You can see the metal blocks. We got logs. Anything else we should put down here? Do we have any planks? We got dirt. What's in here? Scrap metal. That's not very helpful. There are planks. So planks aren't far. So pretty much everything else we need. You can see logs and all that. It's a stone throws away. We don't really need to. We do need to go moving the speed along. So we don't need to go far to get those things. But speaking of far, let's zip over to where we're gonna have a little more fun in today's build. Well, as the droughts arrive, you can see we're over here in this lovely little lake area that we've had. In fact, I had plans for building a pure settlement here before Update 4 allowed us to go where no beaver has gone before. Well, without creating a new district at least. So we're going to do some work down here. And the first thing we got to do is we really just got to come in and level things off. So that's going to take a moment. The other thing is we do need to figure out the shape of this lake. Not exactly happy with it. I think I want to make it somewhat even, at least. So, maybe it's a bit of a rectangular shape. Maybe that's what we're going to do. But I want to make it... How are we going to do this? Let's call this the edge of the world. We're going to come along here. We can blow all this up. We have some paths to remove. In fact, we are probably going to have to provide some other connectivity. What if we were to, say, come up to here? Yeah, let's do that. We can now come and go. Boom. 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 Well, we're not booming yet. We will. So let's provide the full connectivity, including a temporary platform, at least I think it's going to be temporary, along there. So what does that mean? If we were to use this as the main drag coming in from Rivia, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this is the center, we need to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's remove, I think, this area here. In fact, for here now, we can just come along and go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So that's a lot of explosives. Yeah, so we're going to have to come along. As you can see, we've got things to remove. We don't want to remove those explosives because we kind of need those. I guess we'll leave the staircase there for now, just in case. Oh, no, sir. No. Don't delete all that. But we can delete this. So why we're going to delete that is we can just now use this as our path marker. There we go. Which tells us how big we're making this body of water. Although this isn't going to be very efficient for what we're up to. So, you know what? Maybe after we blow it up, we'll just fill it right back in, because what else is a beaver bot going to do? Yeah, this is update 4. We can't actually have real beavers doing the landscaping work. And update 5, the experimental branch, you currently can. So interesting change. So speaking of change, let's change the height of this. We come in and now make sure that this gets itself down. Ooh, speaking down, that staircase is no longer needed. Nor is any of this here. This has got to go too. There we go. Okay. I guess we should provide a way across here. So let's just put some platforms. There we go. All right. So let's get all of this nice and demolished. This should be nice, but let's go with small boom first. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be very, very sad. This is gonna be, yeah. It's only gonna be technically one. Actually, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 booms. I don't like that. You know what? Just because I want the booms, we're going to come along. Oh, this is stupid, Sargon. But we're going to come along and we're going to put the blocks in here. Here as well. It's flooding over anyways. What's the big deal? We're going to come in here. And these ones as well. Let's remove this because they got to come through here and remove these. Yep. This is complete stupidity, insanity, waste of time. Like those stairs to nowhere, and this lumberjack flag with no trees. But yeah, okay, yeah. You see what I'm going to lay down? So let's just get this done. Well, this is purely just for fun with the extra, you know, blocks I had to put down. But let's do it. Ooh, let's go a little faster. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, a little boy, little kid in a candy shop. Boom, boom, boom. All the way around. There we go. Isn't that magical? Well, it's a big square, almost like a Roman. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's kind of like a big Roman tub. So we have that coming. Okay, good. We have now the water can flow through. Actually, speaking of flowing through, okay, let's get out of this view. This old Roman wall. No, we're not Roman beavers, are we? I don't know. A lot of things happened since humans passed on, so that is good. That is gone. Now, I think the next thing we got to do is reconnect. We'll do the platforms for now. We'll have to figure things out. But yeah, they're cleaning up that mess. So thank you very much, beavers. So what are we doing down here? Well, let's come and as nighttime falls, let's do a few things. Let's come into well-being and finally unlock the carousel. Yes, 700 science points. Nice. So what I want this to do, or this area to be, is a nice little meeting zone between Rivia and the Beavers of Beauclair, because neither really have a good heartwarming area for fun and celebration. So I think this area would be relatively nice. Now we do need, so actually, does Rivia even have a temple? No, they do not. Okay, but we're not going to do a temple down here. Maybe we can find a way for these beavers to come down and enjoy things. You know what? I think I found a way. So these beavers, do they? Yeah, they can come down through here and around. But I think we can do something a little better. But I think this is what we're going to do for these beavers. These beavers are going to come along here. They're going to have a nice little area and their own direct pathing to this nice little area. Ooh. So what are the things that we want here? Actually, let's pause it. Because we don't want the beavers to get ahead of themselves. Each side is going to need a carousel. So you can see, pretty big. Although it would be nice. It might be nice to get these as close as possible. Okay, so while I'm mapping this out, yeah, this is all. Okay, let's come in here. Let's get rid of this little guy. Because, you know, putting a terrain block is more important. Come along here. We can do this. We can then put our carousel here. Oh, we need to remove you. And then they can come in here with another carousel. Now, do we want a... Yeah, let's move this back a bit. Let's give a little space. These beavers deserve a little bit of space. So maybe we come back this far. So what this means with the carousels, we can come in and back that off. 1, 2. Buckle your shoe. Same thing here. Back that off. 2. So as much as it looks like they're got a little bit of space in between. So okay, so that's one of the things. Now the other thing that both of these, well, actually really just Rivia, but I think the beavers also could use a nice little lounge area. Now, we do need to connect back here power. These guys also require power. So we've got some options. I could put them up here, but you know me, I like burying them in so that they feel part of something. So maybe what we'll do is, okay, if we were to come to keep them separated and we were to put 3. Okay, well, let's run the power. We will do a 4-way because reasons, just in case I want to run power up front. And we need to bring power down. And then, yeah, we're going to do it like this. Okay, we don't need a lot of these. They just need some space here for some relaxation. And the reason why we're going to do it this way, and come along back here for now, is we can then come back to power. We can do straight shaft. And actually here, we'll just do a 3-way. Giggity. There we go. Okay. And then what we can do here on the other side is not decoration. Not another carousel, but we can do mud bath. We can then block all of this in from at least here, from this perspective, right? There we go. I would think this is a pretty swish place. Now, we do want to make sure it's safe for our beavers for the most part. So let's cover that up so they don't fall into where we've got the power. The next thing is a little bit of decor. Yeah, you guessed it. Let's do these for a bit of a, technically a noise barrier. I think that would be good for the beavers. So these guys can have fun here, and down here, just resting and relaxing. You know what? I would think 100%, you know, if I'm a beaver, I have questions as to what happened, but I would want a place to hang out and dry. So I think what we're going to do is we'll line it up on this side. So they're going to need a path. So hang on. Let's run some pathing here. So these beavers need the ability to come out. Let's have it a bit away. And I think it here. Let's go 2 back. You know what? No, 1 back is fine. 1 back is fine. So each side has an area to hang out and dry. And I'm beginning to think that is probably the distance we really want to go. So if we come along here, we can remove that. We can remove this. We might fix up this area. Maybe that's where we're going to have the fun with the metal blocks. So then that goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we come over 4, all the way up. There we go. And then same thing on this side. Now we're going to make this even. Path comes here. And then it comes up here. And then we've got our lovely, let me tell you, lovely little campfire. Okay, so that's a lot for these guys to build. We do need to come back now and reconnect this. Now, the question is, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. So let's say what the question is. The question is how we're going to build this. I think what we're going to do, this can come out 1 more. And then this can come here. There we go. And now we can have our path network. Oh, you know what? Sorry. The path is going to come along here. We're going to get rid of this. And we're going to have to get rid of that. So, but there's a lot to build. So let's get all of this building and let's see what it looks like. And then we can start doing the rooftop celebration. while we're waiting for things to build over between Beauclair and Rivia, you know, some things have happened. Stuff. Yeah, so we're having some problems, and this is the problem when you get cheeky and you want to start doing stuff with the water, and changing how much space and volume there is for water. It's like it don't care. It's like I'm coming here, and you're not gonna do anything about it. Yeah, this reservoir is full, and I even got cheeky at one point during the last route. I turned off this one up here, these two pumps, so these entire little mini reservoirs could fill up. So otherwise, they just kind of just keep going and going. But I want them to get to the top. While they're to the top, and there's mistakes were made. Oh my God, is that flooded all the way up even here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have water, and I was chewing away at this area down here, and that's solely because that's as far as the forester would go. I'm like, you know what, I'll chomp that down, make a little space. Oh my goodness. Houston, we do have a problem. I thought this was bad. I thought, well, it's flooding this one tile up. Perhaps I'll fill it in and do some things. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have problems. It's actually so much problems. Like, look at this. It's racing all the way around back over here to Beauclair. It's going to overflow in Beauclair. That in itself is fine, but not up here in a nice new little district area. Oh, well, not district, but fun zone, Roman fun zone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we actually do want you to, if anything, flood into here. So why don't we at least make that possible? Let's come in here. Let's provide the release valve here. In fact, we're just gonna go big, and let's come in and high prioritize all of this, get it built. Even though the drought has started, you can see the water's starting to equalize. We're gonna detonate here. Boom, 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 boom. So that will allow the water to come out. Now, for now, you know what? I think we will just let the water flow in down to here. We do want to get the water in there. Not exactly in this manner, but it's probably the safest. So that as the water overflows and breaches, where are we breaching? I guess it overflowed here, which makes sense. It came into this canal and down. And you can see it's overflowing. I think what we will do, though, is why don't we put dam. I think we'll do that. That way, any water that does happen to come in through here will hold. And same thing here, and only the excess will flow down into this area. So let's prioritize that. This isn't the final solution. I'm not enjoying that. But for now, we can't have the water flowing over to a nice little Roman area. It's terrible. It's terrible. Look at it. It's completely inoperable. But the water's flowing, and it'll soon solve itself. So while that's solving itself, come over here. You'll notice I built a little bridge, and this bridge was just built so I could, have a little fun on the other side, and that is coming over here. And you notice it's simply because look at this. Got 3 beaver statues sticking out of this waterfall here, or coming through these floodgates, which I think is pretty darn snazzy. So we can speed these up, get these 2 set. Ideally this one. Come on. Finish it. Oh, come on. Are you going to finish it? No. Oh, will you finish it? No. Dang it. All right. I guess we gotta wait for morning. There we go. All nice and done. Detonate those two. Now, why did I want those detonated at this time? So if we look, because I want it to come in here, and I think I do want to. Can we reach? Can we reach? There we go. They can reach. In fact, they can probably reach from this side. But we'll let them set those, and then we'll get rid of the little bridge here that we built. Okay, so no longer flooded. That part is good news. Now we do need to come along here. As you can see, we have some plans along here. So we will set the dynamite. Can we reach? Yes, we can now reach again. So we're going to have to get to that. Now, the other thing we're going to have to get to is get to power. I made some mistakes. Mistakes were made. So let's come in here. High prioritize the demolishing of these things. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have to run power and be like, where are you going for power? Well, a long way. I guess here we can do a corner. We can run along here for a bit. But we've got to get power down here. Before we do that, let's just have a quick look over here. Yeah, you can see even with the drought, it's nice. It's an 18-day drought. We're a full tile up. So I think what I might have to do for next episode, I'm gonna have to count all of this at the very least of every single area where it's reaching. Figuring out how much volume that's taking up. Ooh, we can get rid of that though. Boom, boom, boom. And decide, are we going to build up? And if we're going to build up, which is actually going to take away from all of this space as well, how much land do I need to remove? Or do I start maybe trying to connect this area so the water flows out this way? So it fills up this reservoir, which you can see is it's doing a pretty good job. So that's something I need to figure out. But for now, let's come on over to here. And oops, actually we're going to zoom up here. The plan is to connect power. And how we're going to connect power is right through here. We're actually going to get rid of this. It's kind of in the way. You're standing on the bomb. And he's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? No, we can get rid of you now. And you. And now, connecting this should be good. Let's get rid of that. Where'd you go? Oh, he found a way. Life finds a way. So, that is now reachable. Great. We'll make sure they can get that, and then we will connect there. Now, as you can see, we need to come along here. But what I want to do, as we get to this area, you can see what we were laying down here before. I actually do want to shrink this down into a channel. So let me quickly do that. We do have, our power line coming all the way through here. See, you got nice little, roofs coming through here. Kind of, I think it's a nice little feature. It comes down, kind of ends, kind of see some explosives. I've got most of this in here. So what we need to do is get that connected. So what I'm going to do is go boom, 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 all the way through. Boom, boom. And a little more boom, boom, boom. Nice little channel. Now we are going to detonate this here too. Boom, boom, boom. Now, forgot, I do need to come in here. And we do need to put some explosives right there. So let's get that prioritized. Come on, my dudes. Let's go. So while that's going on, we can come back up here and see about our power connection. We need to do high power shaft. And we do have plenty of room for the most part coming through here, but let's do it this way. Straight shafts. Rarely use corner pieces. And we might have to build ourselves down a little. and to allow the beavers to get down there, but that's fine. Corner piece, corner piece. I think we can come here. Corner piece. Doesn't have to totally zig and zag. There we go. Same thing along here. We're just gonna run it straight down. Straight down. Nice little corner piece. Yeah, there's plans for this for now, but for now, we're just gonna come along here. High power shaft. And oh, we can set these off. Boom, boom. Let the water flow in there at least. Come into, once again, power, Sargon. Straight shafts. So that can all get connected. Now, speaking of connections, we want to get this connected here. Put our path back in, so we're good. So that's going to take the beavers a moment. Can they get it all? No. So I didn't think they could. So let's put in just a couple quick staircases. They should be good from that point to get all of that done. So that is good news. Now, we do have some explosives set here, so let's set that off. Oop. I did come in. That is now a 4-way. We're going to connect that up. There we go. And just as before, we'll cover this in some platforms. So that's fine. That's coming along. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do while we're down here is going to come in, and I've got some cool designs here. We're going to put these small metal platforms. We're going to come in and we're going to do a little small bridge. I think I got this at the right distance. I think we do. Yes, that is, no, it is not. So this is going to move over one more. Let's get that moved before they start building. Perfect. Come back here. Small little bridge. Free platform. And then staircase. Well, we're kind of up, but we're not all the way up. We gotta get down. So then we just need a 2, 1, staircase, and then another staircase. So what are we doing with these viewing platforms? Well, that's gonna be a nice little chillax area. We're gonna put some rooftop terraces. I love the fact we can just put them up here. Then we will do one little path, and then of course a little decoration, little shrub. Oh, and speaking of paths, we need a path. Now we're gonna need tons of. Oops, we don't need a path there, but we will need tons of metal blocks for sure. So let's make sure we have some. So those are treated planks, which I don't think we need down here anymore. But we'll leave that there for now. Let's come in and put in another temporary storage. Here we go. Let's prioritize it. Please request, and let's get the metal blocks in. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly replicate this on the other, well, this side right here. Well, the carousels go round and round and round. Now, hopefully, this is enough to attract the beavers to come over here and enjoy themselves. But we're not quite done here yet. So let's do a few things. First off, we're going to come in to our little storage, and we're going to get a couple small little storage tanks. Make sure they're pointed in the right direction. And what we're going to do, one's going to be water, because thirsty beaver is not good. But we're also going to put a little coffee so that these guys can, as they head up to the patio, decide which drink they want. Do they want a little water or do they want a little coffee? So there we go. They're going to have that. Now the next thing is, let's give them some food options. Let's go here and here. And you'll notice, speaking of options, plenty of spots to enjoy the shrubbery. We've got lots of shrubs around there. We've got little beaver statues. So I think this is looking pretty darn swish, including coming into the carousels. I think this would be awesome. All right, so food. Well, let's give them a couple food options. Okay, if we're here just chilling, what would we like? I think we would like some fermented mushrooms. And let's go with some fermented cassavas. Let's do that. We can do that. And then we're going to come in here. Decoration. We can put a little hut there. Same thing over here. Once again, we said fermented mushrooms and fermented cassavas. And I think just here in the center, we'll just put a shrub. So everybody's even. Nobody's got anything terribly extra. Well, except maybe these guys coming in, they get a little extra shrubbery as they enter. What we can do is come over here. We can... Actually, let's get a better view of this. So what we can do, let's just pause it, arm it, and then let her fly. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Notice it's going past some foresters. Yes, there's some method to this madness here. There we go. Nice. And we do have this little bit over here. We can just go boom, 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 boom. Okay, so what are we up to here? Well, we're not going up those staircases anymore, so let's get rid of those. So what we're going to do is around the outside, we're going to plant some mighty oaks. So they can come around here, down here, all the way around. Hopefully this is all reachable. We'll double check that. But there we go. They'll come along here, even on this side. This is going to become mighty oaks. I think that's going to look pretty good. Let's check. Yeah, they can reach there. They can reach. We have to clean up this area with all the paths. They can reach all the way down here, and that's all good. Now, you notice we got staircases coming down here. That is correct. And that is because in here, we're going to plant mangroves. I think this is going to look really good. Really great aesthetic. So come along through here. Oh, just a little bit. There we go. So I think, if you come into here, and, I think we need to clean up this area a bit here as we move forward. We did gain some extra land space, but man, that is going to look good. Now, we're not just planting the mangroves just to plant the mangroves. We are going to harvest said mangroves and add them to our food supplies. So we do need to plant a gatherer's flag. So I think what we'll do is beside each forester, we'll come back. Well, I guess we'll put one there for now. And one here. There we go. So they can come on down and collect the mangroves that do grow. And up here, we will temporarily put in a large storage. And we can collect... And there we go, mangrove fruits. There we go. So let's see this all grown up and looking all nicely developed. We are just beginning another wet season, but as you can see, this area is all nice and complete. Although, we're having a hard time keeping some food over here. Hey, Beauclair, are you guys having some problems, man? Like, you'd have a look at that. But as you can see, we've got our 2 carousels running, 4 mud baths, we've got our rooftop terraces sitting on these metal block platforms, or metal platforms, I should say. Now, one thing I do wish we could do is... This is a 1 unit bridge. It's wood. I would love if we had an option of making these as metal. I think it's at 4. They definitely have to go metal. But I'd like to make that metal. I would love if I can make metal platforms, metal staircases, just to have the continued vibe where I want it. But speaking of a vibe, like we have our wonderful looking mangrove trees. We do have... at each forester station, a little gatherer's flag. So, well, if we actually had people to gather, we could do that. I think we can prioritize that over this job here. So, Bruno, maybe you go work elsewhere. Thank you very much. Same thing likely over here. Let's prioritize this job. Oh, there's Bruno. So, Radko, you can disappear as well. And, well, you're bots, so you're fine. You know what? Maybe the forester should be the beaver. Make him the bot. So, and then same thing over here. We're going to do Radko. You like getting around, dude. So we can make that forester there disappear because we're not cutting down the oaks, and I don't believe the mangrove trees need to be replanted. But we'll keep the foresters there. I think it's a vibe. It's a beautiful little vibe. So that's coming along. So I like the fact that now Rivia and Beauclair kind of got this centralized meeting place, and they'll have a little fun. I think I mentioned that Rivia proper didn't have a temple. How could I forget? We have our temple surrounded by our breeding pods, so that is looking good. We're about to have some problems. This area is continually flooding every wet season. This basically just starts overflowing. Now, I did do a little relief valve. I did undam the dams, or I blocked the dams, I should say. And the other thing you should notice, please notice, we now have 2 extra water pumps, although nobody's pumping. Come on, this is a priority job. Let's just make sure we actually have beavers all working here. Come on. We need water is life, guys. Water is life. There we go. Now, the other thing you notice, well, these big, large tanks, yeah, and the fact that, well, we've now raised the land. So this was flooding, and it was holding the water down here. So I decided to come in and raise this land up, build some large water tanks, and I think we're going to We're going to build 2 more just while we're here. We'll get them on build order. There you go. There you go. And we'll make you water, and we'll make you water. Now, those are the initial fill points, but in reality, the ones up here where the beavers live by, for the most part, are the ones that I want the water to actually go to, so that is good. Although we probably should have one, maybe this one as well. So the beavers down here should, in theory, always have 1 tank. Wow, that got built fast. And that's because we got all the materials just lying around here, so that is good. Now, what isn't good, well, this is going to take a moment. So this has been overflowing. It's been going up onto this top area here, which means the plans for these forester kind of come and go. So let me show you what that's looking like. I've pretty much made a liar of myself. As you can see here, the water level is just hitting the top of the tile here. Now, I think I know why. So this wet season is pretty much over. But why this is occurring is I did allow the water to more easily flow into here because we were flooding. I'm like, well, I'd rather go in this channel. So it comes along this channel, zoop, I have a dam here and a dam here. So then it fills up this, which I actually do want to start filling this up. So, you know, this is a start. But now you'll even notice that's kind of crusted where it's now coming down. It's hard to see in the dark here, but it comes and it's starting to fill this area up. You're like, well, why is it filling this area up? Well, this is the faster path versus as dawn breaks. We do have the water flowing in here, so it is being pumped from the upper reservoir, but it has to be pumped out, come down this channel, come down here, go over 2 sets of floodgates, and then down into here. It will fill this area up, come down through here, and then only out of this dam. So now what could eventually end up happening is the fact that this water is not from this water source. It is from zoop. Come on, I want to zoop. We're going to zoop. It is from this water source for the most part. So very, very interesting. So for today, for the end up between this wet season and the last wet season, small change has prevented this from flooding, but you can see it is darn near close. So I'm going to have to spend some time with it. So, but speaking of time, I think it's time to say goodbye. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And you want to see how I solve this for next time, you got to watch the next episode. So bye for now.